Well, we're back out here on the water today. It was supposed to get sunny this morning, but this cloud bank moved in and it's pretty thick right now. I mean, I see some open spots, so hopefully it'll clear up so I can see, but the tide's running out. It's still deep right now, but if I got it timed right, as the day goes on, it should get right. So I'm going to try to work around these lakes here and get back to the back as the tide rolls out, and so hopefully I can find one, but it's going to be tough to see one right now. Fish on. I just dropped it down by the boat. I don't know if I got him on camera or not, and I lost him. He just bit it short. Dog it. Yeah, I just dropped it down in front of him, and he grabbed it as he went by. So, all right. Fish on. Fish on if I can keep him. Another one of those crappie fishes. God! Went out of the boat. Went on the road, broke my line. Got a fish on, but in this little bitty ditch. He was right there. I heard him busting that little pothole around the corner. There's a little bitty hole right there. I heard him bust there, and so I looked over to see if he was coming out. So he swam right in front of me, and I just kind of pitched it toward him, and he grabbed it going away, but he's way around the corner over there now, so I'm gonna let him fight a little bit here, because I don't know how good he's hooked, but I'm probably gonna have to go to him, because I doubt if I could get my nose turned. But every time you do that, typically you get slack in your line like this, and bad things happen like that. He's coming back down the ditch, I think, now. So if I can just hold on to him here, maybe he'll swim back here toward me. But if he does, he'll probably run under this boat. Break me off. I don't know why my nose keeps wanting to... I'm getting him back around the corner now. So, that kind of shit right... That stuff right there will mess you up. That grass. I don't know how that grass helps them unhook themselves, but it does. So he's coming back down this ditch. I hope, there he is right there. I hope he don't run under this boat. And I know he wants to. Maybe not. If he'll just kind of play out. He's fought a pretty good while. There he is in the damn grass again. But maybe I can, if he'll kind of give up a little bit here, maybe. Yeah, just what I didn't want to happen. And he ain't all that big anyway. He might be a 21. He's probably a keeper, but... Yeah, he's probably a keeper, but if I just get him around here, get him up on here. Okay, he's about a 2 or 3 spotter, maybe. Get my bag out of the way. Get a hold of him here. Probably 21 and a half, maybe. There's that H&H number 24. All right. Well, He just busted along the bank. He's right out here in front somewhere, but I cannot see him. There ain't no sun. So I may just cast out here and see if I can. There he is right there, going along the bank. Probably 2 or 3 of them. Here we go. There were fish on. There was like 4 or 5 of them right there, and I don't know if I'll get him, but there was like a school of them right there running. I heard them bust back in the back, and then they're running all over the place here. Said there was at least 4 or 5 coming plumb out of the water chasing bait. But this no sun and the wind the way it is, it's just almost impossible to see them in the water. But yeah, now the sun comes up. This will pull me to him against the wind. Maybe we'll tire him out a little bit, but I don't want to go around there. He's going to take me around there, the way this always works. Seems like your boat's always going to go in the mud. No matter what you do, it's going to go up on the bank. He's way out there, so if I could just get him to pull me around this little point here. But I hate giving him slack. Every time you stick your paddle down and give him to try to get yourself out of a bad position, he's going to get slack and get off. Happens to me anyway. Maybe nobody else. He's going to get out there in them oyster shells and stuff too if I don't watch it. Some kind of stuff out there, but he's kind of coming toward me now. If he makes another run, I'll try to push myself off this bank, but he's coming up this way. That's paddleboard fishing, boys. Back turned around backwards in the grass with a fish that wants to get off. So if he'll just swim out here to open water a little bit. I'm turned around like an idiot here, but I'm gonna do it even though I'll probably lose him. At least I got myself out of the mud. He looks like a nice fish. These fish in here aren't big this time of year. I don't know why. Because usually I've caught them and they are. But for some reason this year, I mean at least now, he's a nice one. That sucker's probably a 23 maybe. See what we got here. 22, 23 maybe. Get that bank over there. He's running right along that bank. It looks like probably 2 or 3 of them. There's a school of them. So I'm going to try to get up here and position myself where I can get a good cast at them. Right here. What a fail. 10 freaking reds. threw it in the grass, jerked it out, hit the water. That has to be the worst. The worst fail of the day. Okay, I got number 3 on finally. He just happened to swim by me, and I was happened so fast I just pitched it to him before I could even do anything, and he picked it up luckily. But if I make a video out of this, I'm gonna need to title it the Epic Fails, because today I failed so many times I just couldn't get it right. If I had the fish where I wanted it, I couldn't cast it right. If I had the sun went out, I mean, it didn't matter. I just couldn't get it right today for whatever reason. But just because I didn't cast good. But anyway, if I put a tape together, that's what I'm going to call it, because it'll probably be hilarious looking at how bad I did. So, but anyway, hopefully this little guy, maybe I can get him in the boat. He's dragging me back to where my skiff is, so hopefully I can get him in and then go back to get out of here. He's swimming right here in front of me, so, but he ain't ready to give up, so hopefully he'll give up here in a minute. And no, not yet. Good. Don't do that. Okay, well, at least if you swim, drive me back up there. He's going against the current now, so he's surely going to get tired pulling me that way. Like I said, I can reel myself to him maybe, but they have been so wild today and so spooky. I don't know whether it's this shallower water, it's whatever it is. They're just hard. I mean, they spook real easy. You know, they just seem like they. I mean, now these lakes that I've been in are duck blind lakes, right? So duck season's open, and I know them duck hunters been in here. And of course it's Saturday too, so they were probably here this morning. So I don't know, they weren't here when I got here, but I got here later. So, but anyway, if I make a video, it will be the epic failures of this year. You know, like this guy here, I still don't have him on a boat yet, and he don't want to give up. And I bet he's about 22 inches long is all, but it's been that kind of day. It's been just tough going today. I have paddled a long ways. I paddled up to the north, then I circled around to the south because I knew the south wind would be blowing later in the day like now, and so I was thinking it would make it easier for me to get back to my boat. And plus the tide has been running out, so I wanted to be as low as I could get when I got up on that south end, and it wasn't quite. It was still pretty darn deep, so it wasn't the ideal situation. Even like now, these fish are in this is a deep channel through here, a little, I think deep, probably 3 foot deep, but way deeper than the marsh, and so they're just cruising along here. And like I said, this guy, I know he's not that big. I mean, I never got a really good look at him, but he sure don't want to come in. But I mean, maybe he's bigger than I think he is, but I'm thinking he's probably at 23 maybe or something. He's still going upwind, and I'm fixing to get hung here in the bank again. But it'd be like staking off, I guess. I mean, these things, you know, they always, to me, look smaller in the water than they are. They're always bigger than what they look like. To me, they are. But I hope this guy ain't oversized. I'm sure he's not, but hope he's not, because I only have 2 fish. I sure would like to at least look at that. After all of that, he throwed it. Well, that's my day. Story of my day today. So